Okay. Okay. I'm ready. Come. Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, please put a thumbs up. We have so far 15 devotees. They have logged in. Prabhu Parijata Mataji, on behalf of GBC SPT, you online? Come. Pancharatna Prabhu, Parijata Mataji, anyone of you online? Okay, sorry. No. Join them. Okay, Parijata Mataji is online.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji, we can hear you.
Yeah, okay. So, Prabhu, could you, are you around here? Janki Prabhu, you can hear me?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, so now you would broadcast this on StreamYard?
It's already started. It's broadcasting.
Is it already? Okay. So can I just introduce?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I would like to just welcome everybody on behalf of the GBC strategic planning team. We've had quite a few interviews, and today we are having the first of our session of Ask a GBC series. And we are most happy to welcome His Holiness Jayapataka Swami. A warm welcome, Maharaj, on behalf of myself and from the GBC Strategic Planning to you and all your team members, devotees, and disciples. Welcome to all of you. Jayapataka Maharaj actually needs no introduction. He was born in Wisconsin, US. He was initiated by Srila Prabhupada in 1968. He's an initiating spiritual master and has several disciples across the world. And he also has taken up several managerial duties. Presently, he is serving as a GBC representative and a zonal secretary for several areas, more than 20 states and countries across the world. Maharaj is also part of the several GBC committees, organizational development, devotee care, outreach, Mayapur Festival, the Puri Development Committee, DT Worship Handbook Committee, and he's also the co-minister for congregation development. Of course, Maharaj has several accomplishments, but due to our limited time, I'm just going to just mention a few. Again, a very warm welcome to you, Maharaj. And we are just, in these times, especially when it's so challenging, we are dealing with this lockdown crisis where devotees hardly get to meet anybody. They can't go outside. They don't have any visitors. We're just so isolated from the outside world. And what can be more joyful than to have your spiritual master, your spiritual mentor, your spiritual teacher actually come and connect with you? And it is this joyful experience that we are going to talk about today in relation to this very special and unique home visits that Maharaj has been, conducting in relation to temples and at devotees' homes. So before we speak to Maharaj and we have some questions for him, I think first we will just hear from him and just get some guidelines and some inspiration which will help devotees to feel uplifted spiritually. So I just move on to Maharaj. Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Yes. What inspires me?
During this lockdown period, what inspires you to be in touch with all the devotees? And Mataji, your internet was down for a while, probably from our side or your side. Can you just summarize the question in 30 seconds? Bhagavata Mataji, can you hear me?
Yes, Prabhu.
Summarize the question in 30 seconds.
Somebody
Will have Maharaj speak now, or would you like to go ahead with the questions?
Question, yeah. And we would like to know your first question. Can you summarize the
Okay,
question?
sure. So I think we're going to start with this. A lot of people would actually be curious to know more about this whole unique model of the home medicine program. So I think we would just like to hear from Maharaj a little bit about introducing us to this home visit program.
She would like to know more about this home visit program because you are the one who's doing home visit program. She wanted to know more about that.
I'm going to say the authorities say that fear and anxiety are bigger danger than the disease.
You see, the authority says that the fear and anxiety are the bigger uh, danger than the disease.
So I thought I should speak to the different parts of my zone and also
So I thought I should speak to different part of my zone
and also the different continents where I have many disciples.
and also to in two different continents where I have many disciples.
And so I give a brief introduction about
So I give a brief introduction about
COVID-19.
COVID-19.
Then explain how
I explain how
there's no non-allopathic treatment
It's
and
not allopathic.
vaccine yet.
there is no allopathic treatment and vaccine yet.
We have some alternative treatments
We have some alternative treatment
which we're trying,
which we are trying.
and so far it looks promising.
So far looks promising.
And then I tell them
And I tell them
to use this opportunity
to use this opportunity
to read books,
to read books,
chant Hare Krishna,
chant Hare Krishna,
and preach,
and preach.
and using the internet they can preach.
And using the internet, they can preach.
In some places they have a lot of Gita courses,
In some places, they have Bhagavad Gita courses.
and 300, 500, even thousands of people
300,
participate.
300, 500, even thousands of people are participating.
So to use this opportunity
So to use this opportunity
to have japathons,
to have japathons,
have various programs,
to have various programs,
and then I would,
then I would,
I started visiting the different devotees,
then I start visiting different devotees.
and many times the devotees ask,
Many times devotees asked
that I could visit the house.
I could visit their house.
But actually, it's very difficult.
But actually, it is very difficult.
But by Zoom, I'm able to visit hundreds of houses a day.
But by Zoom, I could visit hundreds and hundreds of houses.
And people become very excited.
And people become very excited.
Oh, because I enter the house, I see the altar.
I enter the house, I see the altar.
Sometimes they offer me arti.
Sometimes they offer me arati.
Sometimes they offer me prasadam.
Sometimes they offer me prasadam.
I say that Zoom prasadam,
I say that Zoom prasadam
a low calorie,
has the low calorie,
high low.
high love.
So, and some people offer me garlands.
Some people offering garlands.
And then later on, I asked them the realizations.
And later on, they ask them for the realizations.
And they say that it's a very high point in their life.
They say that this is a very high point in life.
They always want me to visit the
They
house.
always want me to visit the house.
And then I came by Zoom.
And I came by Zoom.
So, became such a successful program, and now I do it everywhere.
So can I set this program and I do this everywhere.
And and Zoom, sometimes people are waiting.
In Zoom, sometimes people are waiting.
And so you say the name that we have on the internet.
And we go by the names that is on the internet.
When you say the name,
We say the name.
I realize I'm watching.
You realize that I'm watching.
I say that now Maharaj is in your house.
And they say that now Maharaj is in your house.
Wow, they raise their hand.
They raise their hand,
Wow.
they get excited.
They get all excited.
They get all excited.
And, to make it happy,
To make the devotees happy,
what better purpose of life.
what else? What other better purpose?
So, I guess we're trying to use this lockdown period.
So like this, we are trying to use this lockdown period.
In the mornings, I talk with the countries in the east,
In the morning, I talk with the countries in the east,
Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Australia.
Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Australia.
In the evening,
In the evening,
with the countries in the west.
in the evening, countries in the west.
So Maharaj, you have always been very proactive on social media, and as you said that it's so we feel so happy to see the devotees, and they themselves are also so happy to see you. So what was the most compelling factor which inspired you to start the home visit program?
I wanted to inspire the devotees
I want to inspire the devotees
with some preaching.
to do some preaching.
And so that meant meeting them, talking to them.
So meeting them and talking to them,
Also, I was hearing from them
and I also hearing from them
on the different programs they're doing.
of the different programs that they are doing.
And it was very enlightening.
It was very enlightening.
So it became a natural thing.
So it became a natural thing.
It evolved. It evolved.
It evolved.
Every sannyasi, guru, GDC should also do this
I think every sannyasis, GBCs should also do this.
and see how their altars are, how their devotees are.
To see how the altars are, how the devotees are,
And they feel very inspired.
they will feel very inspired.
So Maharaj, do you feel a difference in your relationship before you started this program, when there was pro-COVID, when you were connecting to your disciples, maybe sometimes through Facebook, through email, or even personally face to face, versus now when you have the home visit program? Do you feel, this has enhanced your connect to the disciples and devotees?
Certainly,
Certainly.
Uh, so
in fact,
how would you, yeah, sorry.
I do a program in Bangalore, and there are
Like I gave a program in Bangalore.
2,000 devotees.
There were 3,000 devotees.
So I do a class.
So I gave a class,
But devotees couldn't speak to me much.
but devotees couldn't speak to me much.
You know, it's a massive program.
It was a massive program.
I hear when you go by Zoom,
But here, when you go by Zoom,
each family you're talking to face to face,
each family you are talking to them face to face.
maybe only 30 seconds or so.
Maybe 30 seconds or so.
But that time,
At that
they
time,
value very much.
they value very much.
It's a personal time
It's a personal
for
time
them
for them.
in their house.
And in their house.
So I think that it has, for those disciples that
I think that for those disciples,
only see me in the big crowds,
only see me in the big crowds,
it's a little personal thing that they appreciate a lot.
it's a little personal thing which they appreciate a lot.
And, and also it reminds me of them.
That also reminds me of them.
I see how the Krishna consciousness, how their houses
I see how they're Krishna conscious and how their houses,
are nice, how the deities are.
how the deities are.
So
Yeah,
with this,
in their house when I visit the house.
I heard that some of them clean their house because
uh, with this program being such a huge success, how do you feel? Do you feel you would like to continue this even after the lockdown? How do you see this project, this program moving forward?
See the minutes of the lockdown
Ah,
and all day long in the house.
so during this lockdown, all day long they're in their house.
I like to do this program after the lockdown, but then I would only do it
I would like to do this program even after lockdown, but I can only do it
on the weekends, nighttime,
on the weekends or in the night time.
but then now I do a program in the morning, a program in the evening,
And now I can do the program in the morning and
plus meetings,
plus meetings,
plus
classes.
some days like today I had morning TLDP exhibit meeting
Today, in the morning, I had to do the exhibit meeting
in Eastern India, doing a conference meeting.
and Eastern India Divisional Council meeting.
And then COVID-19 Prasad distribution meeting,
And COVID-19 pressure distribution meeting
Chaitanya,
and
class,
Chaitanya Lila class.
now,
Now we are doing this program. So,
all day long, classes.
so all day long classes.
Sometimes I also do exercise on my
So
new.
sometimes I also sit on my machine to do exercise.
So besides this program being a big part of you connecting, I think it's one of the biggest medium through which you connect to your disciples and well-wishers. But you have so many of them across the globe. So would you like to share what are the other ways through which you also connect? I mean, it's a big number and probably have hundreds of devotees writing to you, wanting to get inspiration from you. So besides this program, is there any other form of communication, any modes of communication that you follow during this lockdown period?
Email,
Emails,
also, with the help of UK devotee,
with the help of UK devotees,
Satyamir Aurangadass,
Satyamir Gaurangadas,
I have an e-care program.
have an e-care program.
Whereby I keep track of my different devotees, disciples,
Whereby I keep track of my different devotees or disciples,
aspirants,
aspirants,
and And that's just rolling on
That just rolling on now.
and that is integrating that
And we are trying to integrating that
as part of our caring for the devotees.
as part of the caring for devotees.
Uh, uh, Besides, connecting with disciples or your well-wishers, do you also use this forum? Do you use the social media often now, connecting with leaders, with managers, and for other leadership managerial purposes?
Like today, I had a regional council meeting with all the temple residents of East India.
Today I had the Eastern India Divisional Council meeting with all the temple presidents from East India.
And later this week, I had a meeting with the all India leaders
And earlier this week I had meeting with all India leaders
using the social media
using the social media
and Zoom.
and Zoom.
So now, since we can't travel,
So now since we can't travel,
we use the internet to have our meeting.
we're using internet to have our meeting.
That's with our leaders.
All our leaders.
So, and Delhi, they're distributing about 500,000 places a day.
In Delhi they're distributing about 500,000 plates a day.
We're not able to distribute that much.
They are not able to distribute that much.
We don't have as much finance
We don't have as much finance.
in a village.
We are in the village.
But we're giving up 5 or 6,000 a day.
We are giving out 5 or 6,000 a day.
Also, giving grains to the Vishnu temples in the area.
We are also contributing grains to the Vishnu temples in our area.
And the only ones that are
To different,
poverty-stricken.
different Gaudima temples which are poverty stricken.
The Prabhupada said we should try to unite the Saraswat family.
Prabhupada said that we should try to unite the Saraswat family.
And so that everyone in the 10-mile radius
Everyone within the 10-mile radius
should not go hungry.
should not go hungry
Because
because
Krishna is the father of everyone.
Krishna is the father of everyone,
Hindu, Muslim, everyone.
Hindu, Muslim, everyone.
So, in the presence of the father, the son,
So in the presence
father
of,
can go hungry.
in the presence of father, the son should not go hungry.
Thank you so much, Maharaj, for giving us an insight into this unique program. And I think our viewers would actually be very curious by now to really know how the program works. And we are very fortunate because Maharaj has agreed to actually do a live with us. So he's actually going to do a home visit and you all can be a part of it. So today Maharaj is going to be visiting the devotees.
Yet sometimes you're frozen.
The camera is frozen, Mataji. The video is frozen.
And so I think we'll just be on this journey with Maharaj. So Maharaj, we are all with you on this home visit. We have hundreds of viewers who are really looking forward to come on this visit with you today and know how it happens.
Are we going to take the question and answer now or
Finished.
finished? I mean, from the viewers.
I think that's the house.
Okay, so we'll visit the house. So then go to house.
So Janki Prabhu, can we go live on that? We can start with our visit.
This one. Yes.
Yes, I actually want to thank Janki Prabhu. Janki Prabhu is the one who is providing us the technical support. He is our link. It's actually the lifeline. Anything that can go off here, we actually depending on him for this. So thank you so much, Janki Prabhu. And yeah, we're just ready to join you.
Okay, we have here Jagannath Kirtananda Prabhu.
all the way from Birmingham.
Wow.
Prabhu is also part of the temple committee member of ISKCON Birmingham. Yes, Prabhu. So Guru Maharaj like to hear some report from you.
How are you and how's Koti?
How are you and how's
Kruti is here
Kruti?
as well. She's coming now.
How's your
Hare
daughter?
Krishna Guru Maharaj.
Guru Maharaj asking, how's your daughter?
The daughter is just here as well. She's having something to eat.
Hi, hi,
Hey, Guru Maharaj. So, Guru Maharaj, we have some of the other committee members on here as well from Birmingham. Mahaprabhu Madhava Das is on as well. I think Chakradari Prabhu and Nitai Kirtan Prabhu. But to give you a brief, here in Birmingham, this lockdown has meant we've had more and more programs going on. So it's been absolutely fantastic. Every day we have one program going on Zoom or on Facebook Live. So the committee team and all our extended leaders doing so many different services. So we are keeping our spirits up, Guru Maharaj. We're trying to move forward as a congregation, and we have some amazing devotees who are really supporting. So they are on this call as well. So hopefully you'll get a chance to speak to them as well.
And are they online? Can I meet them?
Are they online? Can I meet them?
Yes, they are online. So we have Rasaraj Prabhu. We've got Mahaprabhu Madhav Prabhu's on as well. So if you would like to see him as well.
Okay, Mahaprabhu Madhav Prabhu.
Janki Prabhu, just one request. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but if possible, can we have the spotlight on the devotees who are speaking and on Maharaj when he's speaking? So I think our viewers can actually see who is talking.
Yes, Mother, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Sometimes it takes, due to the low bandwidth, it takes, yeah.
We just want
That's part
to...
of online interviews. There are lags, interruptions, unexpected disruptions, but thank you so much, though. I know you're doing your best, so thank you so much for that.
Yeah, thank you, Mother. So now let's move on to Mahaprabhu Madhav Das, another committee member of the temple. Yes, Mahaprabhu Madhav Prabhu and family. Another committee member of ISKCON Birmingham. Prabhu, we are unable to hear you. Can you unmute your mic? Yes, go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
It's working. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept our humble obeisances. O glory to Srila Prabhupada, O glory to you, Guru Maharaj. Yes, Guru Maharaj, as Jagannath Prabhu was saying, we have actually lost count the number of programs we have on Zoom. I think it's, at the last count, it was 14 programs a week. So every day we have 2 or 3 programs online. We have, in particular, we've reached out to a lot of new people. So we have 2 courses. One is Gita Explore. We have 40 brand new students on that course. And then we have Bhagavatam Life, teaching Bhagavatam every week. And we have 34 brand new students on Bhagavatam Life. In addition to that, Guru Maharaj, we have an online retreat next weekend. I have sent details to Mahaprabhu. But we have, at last count, 124 students who have applied for that retreat, Guru Maharaj. And these are new people that we're reaching out to from the Hindu community, the Western crowd. Rasaraj Prabhu has been helping us a lot in this service. And we just ask for your blessings, Guru Maharaj. Please bless us that we can support you and support the mission of Srila Prabhupada. And that's our...
Do you have your deities there?
Yes.
Let's take darshan of your deities.
Yes, bro. So this is Tulsi Devi. Tulsi Devi that we are worshipping every day, Guru Maharaj. So since lockdown, we've been doing morning program every day for the last 9 months.
Tulsi.
And then we have
Ultraviolet Tulsi.
and then Gaurita.
Gaurnita and Jagannath Baldev Subhadra. Hari Bol.
He's right.
Thank you, Mahaprabhu Madhav Prabhu. So let's
you,
move
Mahaprabhu.
on. Is Nitai Kirtan Prabhu online? We are unable to find him with the name Nitai Kirtan. Probably he has logged in with a different username. Can you raise your hand, Nitai Kirtan Prabhu? If you are there, please raise your hand on the Zoom. There is an option to raise a hand. Meanwhile, we'll move on to Arvind Krishna, Prabhu and Yamuneshwari Mataji, they are the leaders.
Yes.
They are also part of the ISKCON, Manor, Temple Committee member, if I'm not mistaken.
East London, I think.
And also they are the Bhakti Vriksha leaders, preachers and leaders at the East London. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
Hare Krishna, dearest Guru Maharaj, please
Hare Krishna,
accept our
Maharaj.
respectful obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to your divine grace.
Right.
Guru Maharaj, thank you so much for visiting our home today.
Welcome home, Guru Maharaj.
Thank you.
It's the other way around, but Sir, speak now.
I'm very happy to be in your house.
I'm very happy to be in your house.
Thank
Here.
you, Guru Maharaj.
Jagannath deities,
Jagannath, Baldev,
Nitya
Subhadra,
deities.
Nitya deities.
I had two Nitya.
You have two set of.
Oh, yeah, yes, Guru Maharaj.
Okay, please
Thanks for
quickly give a report of how the preachings are going on and how the devotees are doing, how they're
Sure.
taken care of.
Yamuneshwari will say that. Yes.
By your mercy and inspiration, Guru Maharaj, we are doing now many online programs, and we have nearly 20 Bhakti Vrikshas and around 25 outreach programs and 15 kids programs. They are
Wow.
regularly happening every week online, Guru Maharaj. And for this quarantine period, every month once we are doing morning program. And so far we have done 4 Japa marathons, and in each Japa marathon, nearly 400 devotees took part, Guru Maharaj. And more than 50 devotees have chanted 64 rounds every time. And many devotees, nearly 10 devotees in each time have chanted 100 plus rounds, Guru Maharaj, for praying for everyone's recovery from this COVID, Guru Maharaj. And also we did many festivals like Ramanami festival and Nrsimha Chaturdasi festival, Akshay Tritiya, all these festivals also virtually, Guru Maharaj, and many new people, they joined for this festival, and now they are connected to outreach programs and Bhakti Vriksha, Guru Maharaj. And we are also planning for Panihati festival. And and Facebook also.
Keep it short and sweet. Sorry for the interruption. Keep it short and sweet because we have many more people to visit, many more houses to visit. Yes.
So as for Guru Maharaj, final is the Facebook and YouTube channel. You know, we have like nearly 5,000 followers therein. So many new people, and we are trying to make videos. Devotees make videos, and we broadcast to the Facebook page. And Guru Maharaj, we seek your blessing so we can just follow your footsteps. It's anything, whatever we said is by your blessing. So please bless us. We can. We are
Very well.
Thank you. Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Next we'll go. Yes, Kishori Yogini. Hare Krishna, Kishori Yogini.
Hare Krishna.
Hello.
Hare Krishna. So I'm here with Ian.
Hare Krishna.
Who's doing lots of work for the School of Bhakti here at the Manor. I've been furloughed, so I'm not able to do so much. But Ian, do you want to say a bit about what you've been doing?
Oh, okay. Hare Krishna Maharaj. So seeing the whole lockdown situation and how intense it's been, the School of Bhakti, which was quite active in doing courses, decided to move to an online platform. We've run 2 retreats, which have gotten people from like all over the world. We've had our first retreat, which had around like 1,300 people who actually came and interacted with us on the different courses. Our last retreat just ended this past weekend, which also had around 1,100 people who joined. And we're doing our next retreat on outreach, so focused on Western outreach, focused on the Western British audience specifically. And we are utilizing some skills that we've learned from Kishori on how to use like yoga and dive people to join Krishna consciousness through that stream, because it's quite attractive to that audience.
And I'm putting together an online yoga course. And
Kishori Mataji, can you speak a little louder?
we're putting together an online yoga course, yoga and Bhagavad Gita, and I'm making garlands every day for the deities.
You have the people to chant.
So are you getting the people to chant?
Since it mentions in the Kali Santana Upanishad.
Since it's mentioned in the Kali Santana Upanishad.
By chanting Hare Krishna, all the Kali, all the Kali bad effects
By chanting Hare Krishna, all the bad effects, the Kali Kalmas,
are destroyed.
are destroyed.
So somehow, if the people can chant,
Somehow, if the people can chant,
they can change the world.
they can change the world.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, thank you very much, Kishori and Ivan. Thank you so much.
I am sorry to interrupt, Prabhu. If I'm just sorry, we're just getting some feedback from our viewers who are seeing this. If Maharaj's, if Maharaj's audio can be a little louder, and also if the repetitions by you were a little louder, because I think devotees are not able to hear clearly. Especially, I think they can't hear Maharaj clearly.
Okay, noted, Mataji. We have increased it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Big sister is watching.
Okay, next is Achyuta Vrajeshwar Das and Arpita Lakshmi Devi Dasi.
Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj, please accept our humble obeisances, Guru Maharaj.
Haribol.
Nice to be in your house.
Nice to be in your house.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Hey, can we see your deities? Jai. Nitai Gaur. Thank you. Blessings. Let's move on to next.
Hare Krishna, dear Srila Guru Maharaj, please accept our respectful obeisances. All glories to you, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Krishna Mati Rastu.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Thank you, Srila Guru Maharaj.
What time is that?
That is Kumar Supriya's iPhone. Kumar Supriya's iPhone.
Hello.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, unmute yourself.
Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj, please accept our humble obeisances. Thank you for visiting our house, Guru Maharaj. And this is our Gaurnitai, Madhur Gaurango Anandanitai. So please bless us so that we can please you and we can make you happy through Bhakti Diksha. And we want to continue to serve you in rest of our life, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Nice being in the house. Rajendra Nagul Pali. Anmol Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my respect to the business.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj.
This is Malik Prabhu. So this is our altar.
Oh, Jagannath, Radha Madhav, Joy. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for the darshan. How many of you are there? This must be a bachelor's ashram.
Sorry, bro, I can't hear.
This must be bachelor's ashram. Who else is there with you? Can you hear me?
Guru Maharaj, yes, yeah. Welcome to house.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for coming to house, Guru Maharaj.
Next, Pratap Maya Nitai Das.
Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj, please accept our respectful obeisances at your divine lotus feet. All glories to Prabhupada. Here's pending as well. Hare Krishna.
Hare. Do you like to give some report about your Western Bhakti Vriksha preaching?
Yes, Babu. Okay. So we're doing outreach. We were doing outreach programs once a month before lockdown. Once the lockdown started, we've increased it to 3 half-hour programs on a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So Amala Mataji, Her Grace Amala Mataji, and Penelope were doing those together. Now Penelope and I are doing them, and Amala Mataji is doing a Q&A session on a Friday. We're getting a minimum of 3,500 views on that, and a maximum of 7,500. So we've done 22 of them now. So I need to add them up, but there's a chance we're getting close to 100,000 views since the start of lockdown. From the back of that, so what's the takeaway really, and the legacy of this outreach is we've started a Bhakti Rickshaw last week. A couple of the attendees are on this call now on Zoom. One of them is going to speak to you. His name's Neil Prabhu, if we get time. So from that Bhakti Rickshaw, there's 13 new members registered. They're all chanting, or they've got beads and they've just started chanting, and they're chanting between 1 and 16 rounds a day, but many of them are new to Krishna consciousness, which is wonderful. We're also, in terms of our Bhakti Rickshaw, we're doing Bhagavad Gita reading on Zoom every Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday for just 15 minutes, just to give everyone a taste of reading Bhagavad Gita together. And it's all inspiring us to read more, which is wonderful with Prabhupada's books. We're reading Krishna book on a Saturday and a Wednesday for 30 minutes. So again, it's increasing our want to read and to share and to comment together as we grow together. We're doing uni preaching as well. So we were doing these outreach programs in universities with 2 or 3 relationships in place. We've distributed thousands of books, working with the Soho Temple, the Gita Project. So at Freshers Fairs, we were putting out between 700 to 2,000 books that were sponsored by ISKCON Soho, and they were getting distributed at the universities at Royal Holloway, at Cardiff University, and we've got a couple more that we're going to be working with next term once the pandemic, the lockdown lifts. So of that, break back to with that. So go on.
How's your daughter doing?
She's doing good. Yes, she's doing great. She's enjoying preaching. She's reading Mahabharata. She just watched all the Mahabharata series from like 1980 something. She absolutely loves it. So she's going to bed meditating on the Mahabharata, and she's waking up thinking about the Mahabharata. She's reading the Ramayana. She's chanting a minimum of 4 rounds a day, and she's doing online reading with her friends as well on Zoom. So she's dressing Jagannath on WhatsApp call. Okay. So the uni preaching, we've got 4 of the members on this Zoom now, and that's including 6 universities: Oxford, Cambridge, Royal Holloway, Reading, Brunel, and Newcastle University. So yeah, we're doing.
We have to leave some for Vishal Gauranga Prabhu and Amala Mataji to report also. Thank you, Pratap Mai Prabhu. Thank you so much. That's very wonderful. You have something to say, Guru? Yeah, so let's move on to Vishal Gauranga Das and Amala Manjari Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Please accept our all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to your divine grace. We are very happy to see you. And
thank you for coming to our house, Guru Maharaj.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Guru Maharaj, I'll just start with
I'm happy to be in your house.
I'm happy I can be in your house. So devotees, please try to keep it short and sweet because we have many more houses to cover. Go ahead.
Yes, Prabhu. Guru Maharaj, before the lockdown started, I was thinking like, okay, we will, like lockdown is starting, I'll just read Bhagavad Gita, no more programs like that. But then when Guru Maharaj came on Zoom the first time and asked how is the preaching, and then by that just one question, somehow everything just started. So we were not planning anything, but after the first Zoom call is when we got the...
I think we got inspired by that.
Yes, inspired Guru Maharaj.
Yeah. And
thank you.
More
yes.
actually is just not inspired by Guru Maharaj, the Zoom sessions and all that. One thing we realized is that Guru Maharaj's vision was so high that we realized that there is no holiday in Krishna consciousness. So what we actually planned was, we planned on each and every day of the whole week. So we had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we have Bhagavad Gita study sessions. And then Thursdays, we have a Mayapur TV, we do a Bhagavad Gita study class. It's a summarized one. Then we have Friday regular Bhagavad Gita, and then Bhakti Viksha is happening across 4 groups, 3 Indian groups and 1 Western group. And then Saturday we have a BTM exclusively for all 8 plus rounders. And very precise to be there is it's not just that we also try to do an one-on-one with most of the devotees just to make sure that
normally grihastas have to do so much work.
Normally grihastas, they have to do so much work.
Now you have to stay at home.
Now they have to stay home.
So preach.
So preach. Thank you, Vishal.
And one important thing I just want to tell you, Guru Maharaj, is that with your blessings, we have reached 4,750 boxes of Krishna Prasadam, that's Janat Prasadam. We are giving it to the homeless, vulnerables, and to people who are in need of it at this point of time. So we are trying to tie up with the local council, with Reading, and then with Bracknell and many places. So we are trying to give that 4,750 boxes of prasadam has been distributed to all of them. Every day, noon, and there are 3 devotees helping us. So that's one thing.
Be very careful.
Thank you, but be very careful.
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Don't get COVID-19.
Make sure those who are going out, they don't get the virus, COVID-19.
Yes, Guru
All
Maharaj.
right. Thank you, Vishal Prabhu and Amala Manjari Mataji, for that wonderful report. And let's move on now. Next, Manohar, Nitai Chandrapur, and Superior Janavi, another Bhakti Vriksha leading preachers. Yes, Mataji. Yes.
Please accept our respectful obeisances. Guru Maharaj, since the the lockdown, what we've been doing Zoom Bhakti Vriksha and other outreach program under the guidance of Krishna Prabhu and Yamuneshwari Mataji. What we found out was like some members who used to come, they were not very regular when we used to do face-to-face. But now, because of Zoom, because of your inspiration, members have started coming regularly. And the result of this is that, the members have started chanting 16 rounds. They have started taking... started taking, honoring prasadam, and they have and most importantly, what's happening is they have started to read Srila Prabhupada books for, they're spending minimum 40 minutes. So that is the report we've got. So it is a very, very nice Guru Maharaj because of this current situation.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Mataji.
All over the world, people are more interested in spiritual life.
Now people all over the world, they're more interested in spiritual life.
And they realize the doctors, the government,
they realize that
so much.
They realize that the doctors, government, they can only do so much.
Spiritual life is the solution.
The spiritual life is a solution. Okay. Thank you.
Prabhu, we would like to show Guru Maharaj our deities.
Yes, please.
Guru Maharaj, you've come and named the deities as Sri Nityananda Ram and Chaitanya Chandra. They're blissfully inspiring us and spreading Krishna consciousness here. So thank you so much for being with us and coming to our house today, Guru Maharaj.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Dancing in ecstasy.
The deities, they're dancing in ecstasy.
By your blessings, Guru Maharaj. Thank you.
Manohar Prabhu and Supriya Mataji. Thank you. Next, we are going to the house of Seva Priya Devi Dasi. Mataji, we are in your house.
Please accept our respectful obeisances.
Jansiram Prabhu, sorry to interrupt. Can you route the camera to the devotees who are speaking?
Yes, it's done. It's done.
But looks like my face is coming very often. That's why.
Still Jagannath.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna. Should we speak? Oh, he's busy.
Yes, Mataji, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Yeah, can you see us?
I can see Guru Maharaj.
Okay. Just give us a minute. He's just taking some water.
Yeah.
All right, we are back. We can see the deities and also 2 wonderful devotees. Go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So we're here in Leicester. Because our temple closed down, the deities went to the temple president's house. We sent Radha Madhava there, and here I have the shalagram from the deity from the temple. He's here, Krishna Chandra. So every day I have to do his puja and post his picture in the temple group, WhatsApp group, and so that's been nice because we have other Sheilas, and so I'm looking after all of them. But also personally, my service is to be a mentor. So I look after a few other Matajis, I'm using a program put together by Sachinanda Swami that was given to me by the temple president, and it's called Tree of Life. So we go through. It's very personal. It puts the mentor's life back into their hand, and then I'm a guide along the way rather than me telling them what to do. So it's really good. They tell me their goals, and I help them to reach their goals. And I
Thank you,
check on
Mataji.
them. And
Thank
we do
you.
kirtan online with Chintamani every week. So we do
Haribo.
kirtan.
Yeah. Thank you, Krishna Matirastu.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Next, Helen Thomas. Helen Thomas, Maharaj is in your house.
Ah, pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you. I wasn't expecting you to come to my house. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, good. Yes. I haven't been doing much preaching. I've been helping Vishal Gauranga Prabhu, and I started off at the beginning by
We have a plan. Let's do the
reading the Bhagavatam and doing us every day, trying to get one volume done and doing a summary and posting it and having a little group together discussing any problems and things like that. And that was going very well. And then there was a lot of service coming my way, and they wanted me, so I joined in with the Food for All, chopping vegetables. So I've been chopping vegetables every day now. I'm one of the three doing, providing all these meals every day. So I'm doing that, and I'm doing lots of service for other devotees, doing proofreading and transcribing lectures. So that's most of my day. But then I join in all these groups people set up.
Thank you.
Very, very useful, very nice.
Maharaj is saying, thank you so much, and may Krishna bless you. Krishna Matirastu.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Next, Nandu. Nandu, Hare Krishna.
Please accept our humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. We're so grateful that you can come and you're visiting us. We feel very, very fortunate, Guru Maharaj. We'll take you to take darshan of our dear Guru Maharaj. We have Shri Shri Krishna Balaram.
Wow, so beautiful.
We have Gopal, Radha Krishna, Prahlad Nishinga, Govinda Giriraj Guru Maharaj, you named him very recently. Lord Jagannath, Vrinda Devi, and Vrinda Devi.
Very beautiful.
Thank you very much, Guru Maharaj, for giving us your holy darshan. We're really very, very fortunate, Guru Maharaj. By Krishna's mercy.
Is your wife COVID-19 free now? She was positive before. So
Yes,
Guru is asking.
Yes, Guru Maharaj, I'm much better now. It's been about 2-3 weeks, probably 2 weeks. My health is 100% recovered. A bit touch and go.
She was very worried, Guru Maharaj, but by your blessings, she recovered.
Yeah, it's very, a little bit,
She was scared.
Okay.
Thank you for your prayers, Guru Maharaj. I know that you prayed for me, and I contacted Mahavaraha Prabhu, and thank you so much for just sending me your blessings and keeping me in your prayers.
Thank you so much.
Guru Maharaj, just a quick preaching update. By Guru Maharaj's mercy, we've been in ISKCON Worcester, we've been doing 8 programs a week, which have been on Zoom. The 8 programs, we've been doing Bhagavad Gita lessons on Friday evenings. On a daily basis, Guru Maharaj, we do japa. So we have people that never chanted before, but now have become regulated, doing 4 or 5 rounds every morning. New people are joining in for japa every morning. We're doing a program called Cooking with Bhakti. So we teach people how to make vegetarian offerings that they can offer to Krishna, and all the standards as well, Guru Maharaj, that go with cooking as a devotee. We're also doing a kids club, Guru Maharaj. So the kids can talk to each other, a little bit of storytelling. And then we're also doing Food for All, Guru Maharaj. So there are a lot of people that have lost their jobs due to the coronavirus. So what we've been doing, Guru Maharaj, has been delivering offered fruit and vegetables in big boxes to people's homes so that they can sustain themselves and their families. This is happening every week, Guru Maharaj, and then yes, Bhagavad Gita classes.
Thank you both of you. Very nice. Guru Maharaj saying very nice and Krishna Mati Rastu. Now let's move on to the next house. We are going to Shakya Prema Prabhu's house. Shakya Prema Prabhu, Hari Bol. Can you unmute yourself? Unmute the mic. Unmute your mic. Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Welcome, Guru Maharaj.
Hari Bol. Guru Maharaj asking, are you able to do kirtan over the internet?
Yes, yes, I've got my keyboard ready to go. Jai Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna. This is our little temple here with Jagannath and Shishi
Jagannath Balade Subhadra.
and Sadbuj.
Hari Bol.
And all the Sikh devotees here, praying for the Sikh devotees.
Wow. He's praying for the Sikh devotees.
And Nishingadev Lakshmi and Radha Shamasundar and Radha Madhav. Jai. Hare Krishna.
Jai Prabhu.
Okay, so Guru Maharaj, long time since I managed to speak to you, but we've been an online Sanskrit program for devotees and learning slokas and also some grammar in Sanskrit. If I can put that right, it'll stay there. Can you hold that? I was driving Lokanath Swami last year to Bhakti Dham up in Bradford to his disciples, and he told me about this one book, Sanskrit Charanam. So I've been studying the book so that we can actually learn and help devotees improve their quality of Sanskrit in the pronunciation. So we're doing five programs a week online with shlokas, etc. And we are trying to help devotees to improve the pronunciation of Sanskrit. And of course, some Bengali, but I'm not so expert in Bengali, obviously, but that's what we're doing. And we're just surviving here doing this. This is what we're doing. I've got some...
Thank you, Shakya Prem Prabhu. Thank you so much. Sorry, I mean, I know each one of us has got a lot more to say, but because we have many more participants and we have to visit many more houses, so we have to move on. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, Prabhu. Guru Maharaj is giving his blessings to you. Thank you so much. And blessings to your wife as well. Where is she? Okay. Next, Rasa Gopal Das and Deepa Datri Gaurangi. Welcome home.
Welcome home, Guru Maharaj. Please accept our respectful obeisances to your divine notices. All goes to Jayapataka, all goes to your divine grace. Guru Maharaj, our altar is here. All right. We got Jagannath, Radha Madhav, and Nithai Gaura Sundar.
Jai. So, okay, let's give a quick report of how you...
Guru Maharaj, just a quick
Guru Maharaj,
update.
hold on. Guru Maharaj is asking, what are you expected to do as you being a counselor?
Sorry?
You're a counselor.
Yes,
So
Guru Maharaj.
what are you?
Guru Maharaj, I recently published a media with asking my constituent members to chant and pray, and I used the slogan that you gave, fighting the invisible enemy with the invisible prayer. So that was taken up. And also we have a brief report on our sector report on Bengali Circle in East London. So before Zoom, it was quite difficult to convince the members, Bengali especially, the Sahajiyas and the Baba followers and the Thakur followers. But since the lockdown, we've had lots of people joining in and joining in YouTube channel. And we've created YouTube channel. It's mainly targeted to general public and the non-devotees. And also also we've been showcasing kids' talents and adults' talents on YouTube channel. We've also forwarded a link to Deva Gauranga Prabhu with one of the children from Bhakti Vriksha who created a video. Also, Guru Maharaj, for cultivating and caring, we've been using Facebook Live, and again we got a timetable where we have programs from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Where with various activities, and the leaders are giving live preaching programs. And we've also had Pujari training sessions and music sessions, training and stuff. And also lastly, Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Vriksha. So in our sector, it's ourselves, Shupriya and Manju Mataji and Robin Prabhu and Nandita Mataji. And we previously, before lockdown, we had 1 Bhakti Vriksha and 2 outreach. But since the lockdown, all 3 are currently Bhakti Vrikshas every week.
Thank you. Thank you, Deepa Datri. Thank you, Rasagopal Prabhu. We saw a video that your daughter made, what she would like to do if she is appointed as a Prime Minister of UK. It was a very wonderful video.
Yeah, there's the one we put on the Facebook also.
Thank you. Thank you. Blessings to your whole family from Guru Maharaj. Let's move on. Next we go to Rajkumar Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Rajkumar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you for visiting my house. And here is our altar. And we have a door inside deities, Paul Nitai and Panagora. Myself and my wife, we've been preaching. We are covering 3 areas. We're doing outreach programs, and also we do kids class. And we have around 8 to 10 youth. And we train the youth, so they also take kids classes, like kids club, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Thursdays. And then we do our outreach programs on Fridays and Saturdays. Please bless us. We are in a new area. Please help us to bless us to all the 3 outreach programs should become a Bhakti Vriksha.
Thank you. Guru Maharaj and Krishna Matirastu. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much. Let's move on next to Neil Chisman. Neil Chisman.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I just wanted to say hello. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak to me. I'm fairly new to Krishna consciousness. I've been inspired by Amala Pratabmaya from Reading, and I try to spread the word wherever I can. And I just want to say thank you.
Hare Krishna. Maharaj saying, please accept my blessings.
Thank you so much.
Nice meeting you, Neil. Thank you. Thank you. Let's move on next to Greg. Mr. Greg, we are in your car. Yes, Mr. Greg.
Yes, I am in my car because I'm at work. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for inviting me onto the call. Please accept my humble obeisances, Guru Maharaj, and all glories to Srila Prabhupada. I've been very inspired, so fortunate to meet Pratatmaya, Nitai Prabhu, and Amala Mataji just before the lockdown, and they've been so dedicated with adding new programs weekly that I'm so grateful for the community they've created here in Reading, and I'm enjoying chanting at least 8 rounds a day. Yes, I'm just very happy to be inspired by devoted, to be in contact with so many devotees again. It's been a long time that I've been missing association.
I'm very glad that they are helping you.
Yes, thank you, Maharaj, for your
I'm sending my
inspiration.
blessings to you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Hare
Greg,
Krishna.
for taking your time after work. Thank you. And thank you for joining us. Next, Ashish and Urvasi. Maharaj is in your house. Welcome home, Guru Maharaj.
Maharaj, please accept our respectful obeisances. Welcome Guru Maharaj.
Wow. Arati, the first Arati for today. And fruits. Oh. Okay, thank you. Blessings for your whole family. Let's move on. We have many more houses to cover. Blessings. Maharaj saying, Krishna Matirastu. Blessings for the kids as well. Next, we are in the house of Tom. Tom, can you hear us? Tom? Yes, Tom, speak up.
Hare Krishna. We've never spoken before, but I'm one of the I'm just started associating with the Reading devotees. I'm very new, but I'm really enjoying it. It's I feel it's transforming my life. So I attended a mantra vibe session at Reading just before the lockdown. I was invited by Soli Mataji, and I really enjoyed it. Since then, I've been chanting every day. So I'm now up to 8 rounds every day and sometimes 16. I'm also reading a lot, and I'm really...
8 rounds is like 5 million mantra per year. You're chanting 5 million mantras of Krishna per year.
Krishna, Haribol.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you for joining us tonight. Krishna Matirastu, may Krishna bless you. Let's move on next to Pramida and Bhaskar. Pramida and Bhaskar.
Just before we start with the next devotee, I just want to mention that for any of our members who have joined, I just want to inform Maharaj that we actually have 170 devotees who are watching this session live. And for the devotees who have just joined us sometime back, we want to inform that we are actually doing a real-time home visit with Jayapataka Maharaj. That's what the session is about. So we are right now visiting homes, and soon after we finish the home visit, we are just going to go back and there are a lot of comments which devotees are sharing. We just take a question or two, but right now I go back to Janki Prabhu and we can continue the home visits. Thank you.
Yeah, and maybe you can take the questions now.
Would you like that? Should we do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, we can do that also.
Okay, so I think we can have the spotlight on Maharaj, and I'm just going to go to the question section and just take up a few comments and questions. So can we have the spotlight on Maharaj?
Mataji, you can, while you are preparing for the questions, we can visit, Maharaj saying he can visit 1 or 2 houses. As soon as your questions are ready,
exactly.
Then
And
we come
I
back to
think
the
we can
questions.
keep the, definitely. So I think we'll just do that. We can keep, after we finish the home visits with 2 families, we can keep the spotlight on Maharaj. You probably will not be able to see me because I'm going to be checking out the comments and read the comments.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we are in the house of, while waiting for the questions to come up, we'll in house of Pramida and Bhaskar. Which part of UK are you from?
Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj, Dandavat Pranams. Please accept my respectful obeisances. No, we are from East London, in part of East London Bhakti Vriksha. We are guided by Arvind Krishna Prabhu and Amneshwari Mataji. So here we are running about 2 Bhakti Vrikshas and kids class also. So every week after this lockdown period, it's really improved a lot. We are very happy to serve you in this way. So please see our deities, Prananika and Jivan.
Very nice deities. Nitai Gaur. Thank you. Thank you, Pramida and Bhaskar.
Please bless us, Guru Maharaj. Please bless us so that we can progress nicely. Our Bhakti Vriksha should be expand nicely.
Blessings.
Thank you.
Parijata Mataji, please do let us know if you're ready with the question.
Okay, sure, Prabhuji. I think we can take 1 more family.
Okay. Bhavna, Raghu and Gaurangi. Hello, Prabhu. Bhavna, Raghu and Gaurangi.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you for visiting our house. Hey Gaurangi, come here.
She is my daughter Guru Maharaj.
Welcome home. Thank you for Aarti.
Thank you so much, Guru Maharaj.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you for having Guru Maharaj in your
Thank you, Guru
house.
Maharaj. Thank you.
And blessings from him. Let's move. Haribol.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Thank you, Guru
Let's move
Maharaj.
on
Thank you.
next. Nandita. Nandita.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj,
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam.
Haribol, Haribol, Hare Krishna.
Please accept fruit, Guru Maharaj.
And our deity Guru Maharaj here, you gave the name.
Jai Nitai Gauranga, beautiful deities. Thank you. Blessings to your whole family. Let's move on. We'll move on to one more house. Shubham Kulkarni. Hare Krishna, Shubham Kulkarni.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj.
Please accept our humble obeisances.
Haribol, blessings to your whole family.
Hare Krishna.
Let's move. Mataji, please do let us know if you are
Yeah,
ready.
we ready. We ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.
So before we start the question, Maharaj will take. Maharaj will take about. Probably 2 minutes of break.
Yeah, sure. So, okay, I am just personally so inspired by all this energy that's, that it's so contagious, the inspiration, just seeing devotees so recharged during the lockdown. Everybody is doing so amazing, spiritually uplifting events, programs in their homes across the world. And I think, of course, being grateful to all the devotees, but I can only imagine Maharaj, who has, who is so thoughtful to connect to all his devotees, and his team members who are actually probably working round the clock to connect to devotees across the globe, arranging these programs, informing them about the respective timings, coordinating the whole thing. So I think that's just so amazing. It's so inspiring. And thank you so much to all the team members who are at the back end, helping Maharaj, supporting and coordinating this whole event. Right now we have at least 160 and more devotees who are watching this session online. A lot of engagement happening, a lot of people commenting. I would have loved to read all the comments, but they are more than we have more than 60, 70 comments, which is actually making it practically challenging for me to read everybody. But in my introduction, I just mentioned that Maharaj is the co-minister for the congregation ministry. We also have Konteya Prabhu, who is the minister for congregation preaching. He's part of this program. So welcome, Prabhuji. We also have many other devotees. We have Malini Preeti Devidasi, we have Rengat Kumar, Preeti Bansal, Shrikanti Devidasi, Anuradha Gorangi Devidasi, Akshada Bhosle, Sudama Das, who is at the Bhaktivedanta Hospital, and he's requesting Maharaj's blessings. We have Pramod Kalmania, we have Anju Dimal, Venugopal Karuna Das, Apara Prem Archana Setlur, Narayani Radha Devidasi, Jagat Ishwar, Helen Brown. We have Shrimul Chandradas, Pratima Das, Pushpa Dharini Radha Devidasi, Vinay Upadhyay, and many, many devotees here. I mean, it's like, I'm just amazed. We're getting this amazing response from devotees who are connecting with Maharaj. Everybody is offering their obeisance to Maharaj, requesting his blessings. We have Rupak Das, who's written something in Bengali. I cannot read that, but thank you, Rupak Das, for writing. We have Kripeshwar Chaitanya Das also writing something in Bengali. Thank you for connecting. We have Jayan Jayaram Das. A lot of other devotees who are connecting with us.
Maharaj is back if you're ready.
Okay, we take this question. So a lot of devotees are just offering their obeisances to Maharaj. We have one question which is, I think this is coming from disciple Aradhya Bhagwan Das. His question is, Guru Maharaj, we are seeing sometimes some very senior brahmachari is giving online class on Zoom, but between the class he's using slangs and slandering his previous temple authority openly. It affects the mood of the Krishna Katha. Please advise how we as servants should respond to this.
She's saying that there's a question whereby some brahmacharis are giving class, online class, and they are sometimes using, slandering temple. They're slandering the temple authority or some. So how we go by Prabhupada said, you can ask a question. You can ask a question. Just like you're asking me a question. Just like you're asking me a question. So if some brahmachari is criticizing. If some brahmacharis are criticizing in a class, you can ask them a question whether you should follow that example or not. You can ask him a question whether you should follow the example or not. Lord Chaitanya said, no matter how fallen one is, Lord Chaitanya how sinful their background. Lord Chaitanya said that no matter how fallen or how sinful a person is, he can deliver them. He can deliver them. But if one is a Vaishnava offender, he will not deliver them. He will not deliver them. So, it's so dangerous to do Vaishnava aparadh. So, it's so dangerous to do Vaishnava aparadh. And you should not also hear it. And we should not also hear it. If such a person is offending Vaishnavas, if such a person is offending Vaishnava, change the channel. Change the channel. All right. That you can ask, or you can ask a question. That Lord Chaitanya said that. You can ask a question that Lord Chaitanya said that. Anyone who commits Vaishnava aparadh. Anyone who commits Vaishnava aparadh. Is this criticism of in the class? Is that considered Vaishnava aparadh? Is the criticism in the class is considered Vaishnava aparadh or not? It's a question. It's a question. Okay. So if you ask a question. So by asking question. It's a right. It's a right. Okay, Mataji. Nice question. Nice. Is there any more questions?
I think this is the only one we have. Besides that, I think everybody's just so happy to see Maharaj. They are just seeking his blessings. They're offering their obeisances. Do we continue with the home visit or?
Yeah, we can have a home visit for another 10 minutes probably. And meanwhile, please, we'll go quick now. We'll have a quick visit, try to cover as many houses as possible. Sure. And meanwhile, if you get any questions, please do let us know. Okay, next. Yes. We have Mad Shakya Prem Prabhu, we visited your house.
Okay, sure. So sorry to intercept.
Sorry, unable to hear you.
We are inviting you. We invite our viewers. If you have any questions, Maharaj is ready to take questions. So please feel free to write to us. You can just write in the comment section on the Facebook Live.
Next, Chaitanya, Ramya, and Nitya. Haribol, Chaitanya, Ramya, and Nitya. Maharaj is in your house.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj.
Blessings from Maharaj to your whole family. Welcome, Guru Maharaj. Thank you. Krishna Matirastu. Let's move on fast. Next, who else is pending? Anuradha and Ramaswamy. Haribol, Anuradha and Ramaswamy. Maharaj in your house now.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj, please accept our respectful obeisances onto your lotus feet.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. Blessings. All blessings to your whole family.
Guru Maharaj, Maharaj.
Today's
Today is
Mataji's
my
birthday.
Please bless me, Guru Maharaj.
Her birthday today.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Let's do your last birth.
May this be your last birth. Haribol.
Guru Maharaj.
Okay, quick.
Where's your birthday cake?
Vimal's asking, where is your birthday cake?
Yeah, Guru Maharaj, I'm getting the cake for you, Guru Maharaj. Just a minute, please. Please give me a minute. I'm just getting the cake for you, Guru Maharaj.
Maharaj.
These are the cake which I have done. So
That's why everyone online now. All those 56 participants, please share the cake.
And all the
That's the
devotees.
birthday cake. Thank you. Everyone wish her happy birthday.
Low calorie, lots of love.
Low calorie and no calorie and lots of love. That's the online prasadam. Thank you. Thank you. Let's move on to the next house.
Please bless me.
Blessings.
Happy
Done.
birthday.
Happy birthday. Let's move on. Ram Kanai Maturesh Das. Ram Kanai Maturesh Das. Prabhu, Haribol.
Please accept my respectful obeisances. Quickly, we held a Japa marathon fight against coronavirus when the lockdown started for a week, and 62 participants joined at that time. And from there, we are continuing our daily Zoom Japa, where around 20 to 30 participants are joining every day for chanting. And we have got 7 new contacts out of Japa marathon, and we have been following with them. And we are doing Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday Bhagavad Gita reading every 7 to 7:30 p.m. And we have got 4 new contacts out of that. So we are following up with all of them. And soon they will be attending our Bhakti Vriksha and will start chanting soon by your blessings.
Thank you. Thank you, Ram Kanai Prabhu. He is going to move a little more faster now. But anyway, thank you for that report. Next, Yogeshwar, Nikunja Shaki, and Shruti. Hare Krishna. Gurumaz is in the house. Welcome to Guru Maharaj. Wow. Thank you. Thank you.
She has prepared and
Who's the artist?
Who's the artist? Shruti.
yeah, Shruti is the artist, and if you remember,
Haribol, Shruti.
Very nice.
Thank you. Guru Maharaj says very nice. Very nice. Beautiful. Thank you. Blessings for your whole family. Jai Sri Sri Gaurnitai Ki Jai.
and I had a quick report to share, Guru Maharaj, about preaching. Actually,
I'll give you 10
about the
seconds.
East
10 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay. So the East London is like a wonderful revolution since this COVID-19 happened, and Boris Johnson also got this. So actually, everyone asked for the prayers. So we had done a lot of actually efforts here, bringing all the people together for prayers, and then we created, as Arvind Krishna Prabhu has mentioned, the Facebook, and we are putting a lot of things on Facebook and bringing all people together for the prayers and making them all chant Hare Krishna, making them vegetarians. So it's all amazingly going on actually.
Thank you. Thank you, Yogeshwar Prabhu. Thank you so much, and thank you for your service. Krishna Natirastu. Let's move on next to Manjula Shrikant, Aryan Sai. Manjula Shrikant. Haribol.
Hello.
Respectful obeisances. Welcome to our home, Guru Maharaj. Please bless us.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Aryan. Thank you, Aryan. Blessings from Guru Maharaj to the whole family. Let's move on next to Ujjwala Lakshmi Priya Devidasi. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Welcome home.
Hi.
So much for coming home. I'll quickly take you darshan of my deities. Prema Gauranga Karuna Nityananda are there.
Jai.
Shri Radha Gokulanand. Just quickly, Guru Maharaj, we have started in COVID-19 a new outreach, 6 outreach, one of them in Pakistan. And people are so enthusiastic there to chant Krishna's name in this tough time in Pakistan. So please bless me. And here my husband Vijay Prabhu as well, please bless. We do distribution of fruits and vegetables to devotees, Guru Maharaj. And with grace of Nitai Prabhu and Parshuram Prabhu, we are starting delivering food for life, prasadam to devotees in East London as
Thank you.
well.
Thank you, Mataji. Wonderful. Wonderful. Krishna Natirastu. Okay, those who haven't got the visit, can you please raise your hand in the Zoom? So we can be more faster. We can do this more faster. Raise your hand in the Zoom. There's an option. Go to the option more. then you can just click the raise hand there. Kripali Duchande. Haribol Kripali Duchande.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna. Guru
Hare
Maharaj,
Krishna.
my humble obeisances. Thank you for coming to my house. I have my exams coming up, so please bless me that they go well. Bless my family.
Blessings.
Blessings. Maharaj giving blessings to you. Krishna Mati Rastu.
And Amala
Haribol.
Mataji to invite me to you.
Jai.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Next, Vinod Satyamurthy. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Haribol, Vinod Satyamurthy.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances, Guru Maharaj. We are serving Manohar Prabhu and Supriya Mataji Maharaj. We need your blessings, Maharaj. We are trying to do a outreach in Plumstead and we want to convert that to a BV. And we are seeing that some devotees are coming some irregularly. So if you can pray for us, Maharaj, for your pleasure, we can do the as a BV, run that as a BV in Plumstead, Maharaj, please.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you.
Krishna.
Kumar saying Krishna Mati Rastu. Blessings to you. Let's move on next. Pratap Mai Nitai Prabhu, we saw you. We visited your house. Next, Rupeshwar Nimai. Now, no, we are not going to accept any more reports. It's getting late. So, Rupeshwar Nimai Das, Hare Krishna, Rupeshwar Prabhu, Rupeshwar Nimai. Blessings, blessings from.
My respectful obeisances, all goes to Sri Prabhupada. Thank you, Guru Maharaj, for visiting our house. You can see our deities.
Jai.
Nitai Gauranga.
Nitai Gauranga. Haribol. Okay, thank you, Prabhu. Let's move on next.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. Do we have more visits?
Yeah, we have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 10 more houses, Mataji. Then we'll end the session. Unless you have something more to say or you have questions or something.
We have one more question. Would you want to take that now? You want to take that later on?
Gurmaj, you want to take the question now? Okay, we'll finish this. 10 more houses are there. We'll finish these houses and then we'll end with another questions. Okay.
We can. Okay. We can be quick on that and then we can come back to our question. Thank you.
Okay. This is Danesh and Deepika. Haribol, Danesh and Deepika.
Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj.
Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj. Please
Yes,
accept
blessings. Please accept blessings from Guru Maharaj. Okay. House visit of Danesh and Deepika. Thank you. Thank you for the darshan. Let's move on next. Rajesh Vijayalakshmi. Haribol, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj. Please accept our respectful obeisances. All goes to Sri Prabhupada, all goes to Lotus feet. Guru Maharaj, we need your blessings. Today we are starting our Bhakti Vriksha. It was an outreach program before the COVID, but due to your blessings and mercy, that outreach program, which used to be attended by 3 to 5 families, is now turning to be a Bhakti Vriksha today, attending 10 families. So we need your blessings, Guru Maharaj.
Thank you, Prabhu. Krishna Mati Rastu.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Haribol.
Haribol.
Next, Neetu and Ishan. Maharaj is in your house.
Hare Krishna, Guru
Blessings.
Maharaj. Blessings, please, Guru Maharaj, bless us. This is my son Ishan.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj.
Jai Ishan.
And I have started preaching on a very small scale, Guru Maharaj. I am cultivating 2 people. One is my mother. She is doing 16 rounds in India, and then she is offering bhoga to the Lord every day. And one person is in the UK, and she has started chanted. And
Thank you.
the rest
Thank you, Mataji. Neetu Mataji. Thank you. Blessings to you. Let's move on. Mama, we are not going to accept any more reports now. Ram, Rajani, Lekhana. Hare Krishna, Ram, Rajani, and Lekhana.
Guru Maharaj, accept our respectful obeisances.
Blessings to all family.
Please accept
Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
We are part of Bhakti Vriksha, Guru Maharaj, practicing under the guidance of Arvind Krishna Prabhu and Yamuna Mataji.
We are assisting on Patruksha and outreach program, Guru Maharaj. Please bless
Thank
us
you,
so
Prabhu.
that
Thank you.
Guru Maharaj, we have a deity, so could you please have a darshan, Guru Maharaj, and
Jai Jagannath Baldev Subhadra.
so Guru Maharaj, we are not yet have a good altar as well. We are just moved and
Thank you.
Next, Rajesh Vijayalakshmi. I think we visited this house. Yeah,
Yes,
we did.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
What's next? Pradipti's iPhone. Blessings to your whole family.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Welcome to our home.
Krishna Matirastu. Sadhvi Gaurangi, Hare Krishna, Sadhvi Gaurangi.
Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj. Please kindly accept our respectful obeisances. Thank you so much, Guru Maharaj, for coming to our house.
Blessings from Guru
My
Maharaj.
daughter Vrinda, myself, please kindly bless us. We can practice devotion with so much of love, and please bless our preaching activities, Guru Maharaj.
Haribol, blessings.
Haribol.
Let's move on next.
Home.
Rupa Nish iPhone. Run. Jai Rupanish Prabhu, blessings to you from Maharaj.
Blessings. Krishna.
Next, Sangeeta Priya Madhavi, Hare Krishna Mataji. Guru Maharaj in your house.
My humble obeisances, Guru Maharaj.
Krishna.
And it's my
Next, Haridas Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Haridas Prabhu.
How is his wife?
She's recovering, but she feels pretty weak and has a lot of acidity. And she really thanks you, Maharaj, for sending the blessings all the way to the hospital when she was on the ventilator. And so she's recovered, and we're really, really indebted to you, Maharaj, and all your disciples.
Every day.
I've been praying for her every day.
Oh, you're so kind, Maharaj. You know, I'm so impressed with all your disciples' effort to outreach. It's so overwhelming. We're doing similar thing. Maharaj, can I share a little thing about this COVID-19? COVID-19 has solved one problem of mine. I used to wonder how Vaman Dev was able to take over the universe from 3 steps all over. It looks like COVID-19 started its life in a lab and took over the whole world. And I thought, if a virus can do that, the Lordship can conquer the universe. And what's happening is, with this situation now, Maharaj, you are also, reaching everybody's homes. I've never seen so many houses in 1 hour. It's amazing. You made it positive. This is, only you can do that. You're such a beautiful person. You reach for people and you stay with them. And it's not just a touch and go. You remember them. And Maharaj, we're wonderful that Srila Prabhupada got a disciple so strong. And the challenges you've been through, Maharaj, lots of obeisances from a family. We're really indebted to you, Maharaj. Thank you so much.
How the devotees in Coventry doing, Prabhu? ISKCON Coventry?
The deities are being managed by 2 of your disciples, Sachinandan Prabhu and Vibhu Gaur. And on Nrsimha Chaturdasya, they did the Abhishek, and we went on YouTube. So we do classes as well. We do kirtans on Zoom, and we do fruit and veg distribution. And the kids did drama on the Zoom. So each one did their lines, and they had a background change, and we were able to do a beautiful drama. And they're doing working on another one now. So this has given us opportunity.
Thank you so much, Haridas Prabhu. Thank you so much, Haribol. So Parijata Madhuri, please let me know if you're ready with the question.
Yes, we are ready. We're getting a lot of comments. We're getting a lot of feedback. Everyone's very excited. The energy is so contagious.
3 or 4 houses more, then we'll end this house visit and we'll end with one question. Okay. Thanks, Gaurish and Subarna. Hare Krishna, Gaurish and Subarna. Blessings from Maharaj to both of you. Oh, also there's a son. Blessings to the whole family. Tirtha and family, Hare Krishna, Tirtha and family.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, please accept our humble obeisances onto your lotus feet.
Blessings from Maharaj Prabhu. Blessings from Maharaj to your
Thank you
family.
very much for visiting our house. Please give us your blessings, Guru Maharaj.
Next is Dhanalakshmi Radhakrishnan. Maharaj is in your house.
Hello.
We pay our humble obeisances on your lotus feet. Please bless us for the Shloka class which I am conducting and the Krishna story class which my daughter is conducting, Guru Maharaj.
Hi. Thank you. Blessings from Maharaj to you and your kids. Next, the last house for tonight is Saule. Saule is from Kazakhstan, from not mistaken.
Hello.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj.
Hello. Please have my blessings.
Yeah. Guru Maharaj, at the moment,
Akila.
I'm cultivating 3 people. Please bless me. Then I'm distributing prasadam here in my accommodation, getting students read Srila Prabhupada's books. Then I did proofreading for you for the first time, Guru Maharaj. It was very, very nectarful experience. Then currently I'm fasting for Ramadan as well, supporting my parents. And listening to the pastimes of Mahavara Prabhu, pastimes with you, Guru Maharaj. It's very nectarful. Thank you.
Thank you. Spasibo.
Spasibo.
Rahmet, Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Jayapataka, we are done with the house visit. Do you have anything to say?
Okay, that was wonderful. Thank you all the devotees from US for all your enthusiasm, participation, and all that energy, which is so inspiring. I think not only you are inspired, but I think so many hundreds of viewers are getting inspired at this point with all this, exciting preaching efforts that we are seeing from devotees. We have a question right now from Vijayanath Gaurangadas from Bangladesh. The question is, Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, please accept my most respectful obeisances. Srila Prabhupada said that his 50% work is not complete, like establishment of Vedic Varnashram. How can we fulfill this? So this is our question to Maharaj from Vijayanath Gaurangadas. Are you with us, Janki Prabhu?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, sure.
The aspect of Daiva Varnashram.
The aspect of Daivi Varnashrama
Is that people naturally are
naturally
to worshiping the Lord.
Naturally attracted to worshipping the Lord.
And the Varnas are just superficial depending on what they're doing.
The Varnas are superficial depending on what they're doing.
But everyone should be doing their duty as a service to Krishna.
But everyone should be doing their service as a duty to Krishna.
So the first thing is to get all the people to be devotees.
The first thing is to get all the people to be devotees.
And then naturally, according to their particular nature,
then naturally, according to their particular nature,
they'll be engaged in different activities.
They will be engaged in different activities.
But the thing is to unite what makes it Daiva Varnashrama.
But the unite what makes it as a Daivi Varnashrama.
Is that everyone does their service to please Vishnu.
Is that everyone does the service in complete
to please Vishnu.
To please Vishnu or Krishna.
Thank you, Maharaj. We have Karuna Karmakar. She's from Bangladesh and she is inviting Maharaj to her house. Thank you, Karuna. We have another question from Shubham Kulkarni. His question is, Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my respectful obeisances. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is written in some places that the ultimate goal is going to Vaikuntha And in other places, it is given that Golok Vrindavan is the ultimate aim. Can you please explain the difference between these two spiritual planets and how one can attain each of them?
Sri Vaikuntha
See, Vaikuntha
is the land of Narayana.
Land of Narayana.
There one worships the Lord with awe, service, respect.
There one worship the Lord with awe, service, and respect.
And if there's any friendship, it's very formal and very.
And if any friendship, it's very formal.
But in the Golok Vrindavan,
in Golok Vrindavan,
Krishna is worshipped mainly by friendship.
Krishna is mainly worshipped by friendship,
paternal
love,
and conjugal love.
So,
of course, the plants and trees and servants,
the plants, trees,
all the rasas are there in Vrindavan.
All the other rasas are also there in Vrindavan.
But in the Vaikuntha, you don't have the fraternity.
The Vaikuntha, you don't have paternity, conjugal.
Only Lakshmi is in a conjugal relationship with Narayana.
And only Lakshmi in conjugal relationship with Narayana.
So that's the difference between Vaikuntha and Goloka.
So that's the difference between Vaikuntha and Goloka.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So
thank you all very much.
Thank you all very much, Parijata Mataji. I think we'll end with the questions also now because it's getting late.
I just want to mention that we've actually did a lot of sessions. I mean, I personally have done some sessions and interviews, but this has been having some unstoppable energy. It's been so inspiring. It's so amazing. So I just want to thank all the devotees, the team at the back end who has helped to make this possible. And Maharaj has actually not let any adverse material situation, in fact, dampen his spirits and his deep desire to connect with devotees. And actually, through his example, he has shown that how the social media can be used to enhance spirituality and to strengthen relationships. We have learned so much from you, Maharaj. There has been so many take-home lessons from your guidelines, from your questions. One of the questions where you mentioned about, just being careful with Vaishnava Prad, what kind of consciousness we need to have, and just this example that we can relate and connect to Krishna through his devotees. We're just seeing that as a living example right now. So Maharaj, we are so grateful to you for this. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. And I just want to mention to the viewers that this video, after the live, it's going to be on this Facebook page. So you can just share it with your friends. You can like it. And we're going to have more sessions coming up with another devotees. So please stay tuned with us. Thank you from myself and from everybody at the GBC Strategic Planning team. Hare Krishna.
Anybody has any realizations of my visit, I can send to their local leader.
Anybody has any realization about this visit, you can send to the local leaders.
Send it to me.
And send it to me. And also, we would like to take this opportunity on behalf of Maharaj and also all the participants on the Zoom. We would like to thank Parijata Mataji for a wonderful service that you are doing for the GBC SPT. And also, I'm not sure if Pancharatna Prabhu is online or watching on the Facebook. Prabhu, thank you very much. And the GBC SPT team. Thank you all for trying to help Srila Prabhupada in this way. And
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Janaki Prabhu. And let's offer our obeisances. Hansha Kalpa Tarubhyascha, Kripa Sindhudevacha, Patitanam Pavanepyo, Vaishnavepyo, Namo Namaha. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. ISKCON Guru Vrinda ki jai. A big blessing, great blessings.